Once again, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. Fellow Biafrans, men and women of goodwill, lovers of freedom, conscientious people, wherever you are all over the world, I welcome you to the evening segment, a moment of inspirational grace. This is Radio Biafra Extra. We are streaming live through Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the Deputy Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, Mazi Uche Okafo-Mefo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra, and Anambra State is Biafra land. Mazi Uche Okafo-Mefo is the man that have assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. He's standing in a deputizing capacity on behalf of our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Okukano, the Prince of Afari Ibeku, heir to the throne of Ibeku Kingdom. Ibeku is in Umuahia. Umuahia is in Abia State, and Abia State is Biafra land. He is the one that commands the loyalty of the Biafran people. And by the grace of Chukwu Kikabiama, I remain George Onyibe. I am from Abo. Abo is in Delta State, and Delta State is Biafra land. We must acknowledge the Almighty Creator, who has taken it upon himself, because that is how it should be, to deliver us in a time like this. We could only do what we can do, but he will perfect everything we are doing. For God will not do for man what man should do for themselves. And then in a simple and humble way, I will say to him, Anye na jage mau nihina emara mai ihunanya inenage ubiomage ujuru anyanya dadio inwe gimbangu odi onye dekage ebo alpha no omega anye nine na sena edemau. Without wasting much of our time, we will go to our topic this evening. And it's simple. How they divided us. How they divided us in order to weaken us. How they divided Biafrans in order to weaken us. Everywhere now is Ruga, 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 Ruga. Why? Because Ruga is the last stage manifestation of cattle colony, cattle ranching, grazing reserve. Every other name they have been mentioning to accommodate Awusa Fulani. Every other name they have been releasing all this while. Testing your resolve. Ruga is the last stage. But I'm very happy. I am so happy. Because Ruga is going to Ruga everybody. So people say, oh, we have been talking. But let me remind you. There was a time nobody can say anything. Nobody was talking. There was a time when British Nigerian are doing all this evil. Nobody say anything. Everybody are mute. Until Mazen and the Kano came. Everybody's talking now. It's a plus. And now you will be saying, we are talking. Everybody is talking. This is the stage, because the next stage will not be talking. What you will be saying is that, hey, why can't they drop the gun now? Any smart thing, everybody is shooting. Everybody is shooting. That will be the next stage. Shebi Fulani herdsmen are shooting now. It look as if they are Van Damme. It look as if they are commando. There are some conspirators from behind door empowering them. They are happy. They are having wonderful day. But make no mistake about it. We will get to that stage. Just relax your mind and think about it. There was a time you dare not mention Biafra. Who born you? Most of our parents didn't talk Biafra in the open because they will be charged for treason. Nigeria is so shameful and disgraceful that as we speak, Akwa Ibom in Akwa Ibom State, Akwa Ibom child at the age of 2 years or less was locked up in maximum prison. From one police station to another till they took her to maximum prison. Maybe out of shame, they allow the child to go. 2 years, a suckling baby in the back of the mother. They were both locked up. One Nigeria. Hausa Fulani are jumping up and down. Yorubas are escorting there. Oh, they are having a feast day. And some people are saying, oh, we have been talking. Let's not talk again. Well, a time will come. You will be the one complaining. Everything they have started shooting. Everything they have started shooting. Can they keep the gun? Let them keep the gun now so that we can discuss. They have to keep the gun. Let's dialogue. That thing you did to the generation of 1967 and 1970 that is giving you the morale to do what you are doing. Get ready. But I tell you, it's been long they've been dividing us. All they want is to weaken us. There are certain things you may not like to see it, but we have to see it. So you begin to know. I'm going to play 1 or 2 audio, maybe 3 audio, as the time permits. But let's start with the first one before we look at how they divided us. I need you to pay attention.
Nobody is driving the Fulani community out of Abadanewa. And I want to make it clear that in the history of our relationship with the Fulani communities, no cow has ever been killed in this kingdom. No Fulani man has ever been fought in this kingdom. Nothing. Nobody is driving the Fulani community out of Abadanewa. And I want to make it clear that in the history of our relationship with the Fulani communities, no cow has ever been killed in this kingdom. No Fulani man has ever been fought in this kingdom.
Now listen to them. This is supposedly Igbo Onowu, Igbo Ohaneze, Igbo King, supposedly your leader. Listen to what he said. Now I want to make it clear, number one, that they have been living peacefully with Fulanis in Enugu. Good. And that nobody has ever killed Fulani cows. This is somebody telling you. But I thought a Nimbo is in Enugu. And Fulani massacred Nimbo people. Hey, are you sure that man is Igbo man? I want you to get it. They are dividing us. They are weakening us. They give them money. They gave Fulani herdsmen $10 billion. Now you are seeing the manifestation. No, the man is saying, I want to tell you that we have been living harmoniously with Fulani herdsmen, and none of our people has killed any Fulani. In fact, no Enugu man has killed Fulani cow. And then I begin to think, but Fulani have massacred Nimbo, leaving thousands of Enugu people dead, murdered them in cold blood. And you know what they told you? They say, go and pray to God. Let's listen again.
That nobody is driving the Fulani community.
Nobody is driving the Fulani communities. In other words, they are going to give them Ruga. Most of you don't know that in Ebonyi State now, Chibuike Amechi, as a Minister of Transportation, is trying to take over a very big proportion of land from Ebonyi State. They say they want to use it to do trailer park. And Igwe there is hell-bent making sure that they will do trailer park. What is trailer coming to carry in Ebonyi? At the middle of nowhere. They divide us in order to weaken us. All this monarch you are seeing, all of them are just talking now. The reason why they are talking is that they want us, they have agenda. Number one is divide us further and then weaken us further. Number two is that they want us to respond, and then they will have the privilege to kill all of you because they won't see us. But we will get to that stage. But you must understand the game they are playing. That money they have collected, it's time to spend it. They have been living harmoniously at Fulani in Enugu. In fact, there are some Enugu people that are now Fulani people, and they are there. And Enugu people have not killed cow. Oh, actually they clapped. But I now begin to consider. But Fulani killed Nimbo people now. How many people were arrested and massacred Nimbo people? That is why when we come out, we insult all of you. Don't get angry. Just cure yourself. And then there are some youth, very hopeless youth. They are clapping to 200. Look at all of you shouting, Buhari, 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 Jubri, 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 APC, APC. Unamat never keep quiet. Unamat never keep quiet. Just listen so you will understand.
And I want to make it clear that in the history of our relationship with the Fulani communities, no cow has ever been killed in this kingdom. No Fulani man has ever been fought in this kingdom. And we have been continued to maintain peace as directed by His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Enugu State, Right Honorable Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, who has always urged all the traditional rulers to maintain the secularity of the nation.
Being the chairman, state cattle control set up by His Excellency to make sure that there is peaceful coexistence in Enugu State, I am supposed to be the first person to hear when there is breach of trust in any community. And I asked my brothers, the Fulanis, and up to today, Your Excellency, have not come across any Fulani man that said he is molested in this community or has been threatened to leave this community.
You see how they lie. Please, maybe I am mistaken. If Nimbo is not in Enugu, somebody tell me. That is a Fulani man born in Enugu. He can speak Igbo very well. You see how they divide us. Politics. Politics. Nigeria. You must beware and get ready.
I must have to tell you that in Enugu State, where we are born, and our forefathers were born in Enugu State, we've been enjoying that peaceful coexistence. And when you come on board, you improve on that. You brought us close to the government. So we are here to say that mischief makers will not succeed, inshallah, in Enugu State. They are not going to divide this unity that we have enjoyed. Northerners coming into Enugu State in numbers, and we've not had them that we have recently. So I want to tell you that we are living in peace, and my people are here. You see the northern leaders, the imams, the Mieti Allah leadership, the zonal chairman is here, the state chairman is here, the SA to the governor, a lot of youth chairman is here to tell you that they are not happy hearing that, because they know they are living in peace with the good people of Enugu State. So today, and make a
it's a Fulani man that is talking. You know, after the war, they decide to form their settlement. Their settlement community they build among us. Many of our women give birth to children for them. The person speaking Igbo now is our Samano. Somebody will say, Isibo. Go to Calabari, go to Mangrove Island, they call Mangrove, go to Bonnet. You will see Awosa who came into that island, who came into those communities immediately after the war. Some of them marry Awosa. Go and ask the Kuku Peter side, they know what I'm talking about. They now speak Calabari, they speak Okreka language. You will never know the Awosa. They are among us, they are watching us. In fact, in River State, you have Awosa people occupying very sensitive positions. This one is telling you that na Swibo, na Sotaya, na Soa more than George Onyibe. They're clapping. Hey, it's our one Nigeria. But don't worry, we will get there.
Thank you. I know your father, like you said, I was so small. And I know Igbo Ben, Igbo Mpu, Ungo, and maybe all of them here, I know them. And we'll have that cordial relationship. So, Ogabalai.
It is either the social media free space fabricates non-existent threats and underlying aggression by Meteor Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria against the Southeast, or unduly orchestrated any expression of misunderstanding between a community and herdsmen. Each time, the often faceless authors.
Now let's look at it. They have deceived the world once again. You see, some of us we call, hey, what is America saying? When will Martin and they cannot go to United Nations? But look at what you're supposed to look at. This is the one that exposed themselves. These are the ones that are shameless. At least the Igwe Amanamanyanabo in Southeast have little regard. They have little shame. They follow backyard to betray their own people. But the ones in Southeast, they have no shame. But I hope you will understand. We are not insulting you. We will get to that stage. That thing you are looking for, you will see it. And somebody say, they insult people. One are in the mother, one a main car, one a main car. But you should understand what is going on. Don't let anybody deceive you. Don't let anybody deceive you. They divided us bit by bit. There is another video, because of time I would have played it. Another king in Abia State. Okezie Bazo gave them 170,000 to pay for a cow that the youth revolt and slaughtered. And the Igwe of that community, or Nowu of the community, or whatever name they call themselves, was on social media begging Hausa, please, we kill your cow, take this 170,000, please, just collect it, please. Your cow destroyed farm. And the boys, the youth got angry, and they now killed your cow. Please don't vex, don't vex. Take the 170,000 for the cow, please. Don't mind my people. Their crop that your cow killed is God will settle that one. Don't worry, God is in heaven. Don't worry, those crop God give, God take. God give, God take. That is why I always tell you, if Amadioha begin to kill all the Igwe now, they will say it's IPOB. But Amadioha will visit all of them. If Amadioha begin to kill all these governors now, all these senators now, all these people now toiling with our life, they will say it's evil. You think if it were in the days of Amadioha that all this nonsense will happen, but Amadioha will be waking up. The necessary sacrifice are being made, for they will wake up. They will wake up because only them will fight this fight waiting for us. Ihe anyị na-eme bụ ihe mmụọ, onye anyị na-achụrụ aja bụ oke mmụọ. Ihe anyị na-eme bụ ihe mmụọ, onye anyị na-achụrụ aja bụ oke mmụọ. Ihe anyị na-eme bụ ihe mmụọ, onye anyị na-achụrụ aja bụ oke mmụọ. Because ekpentu akiem huidugu, all of them will come after them. But they don't know. But we are talking because this is the talking stage. Mark my words. Because when the prophet told you what will come, most of you don't believe it. And maybe we have to digress a little bit. So you understand, we know where we are coming from. And certainly we know where we are going to. Just hold on.
They are going to kill us. They will be striking any moment from now. Our side is going to decimate us. That time you'll be running around saying, oh, it is too late. Because of your inbred stupidity and crippling ignorance. Today you remember you have a traditional ruler to come out to Kuloba to be campaigning. Oh, we no go agree, oh, we no go agree. Because of prisoners. We go early in the morning, around maybe 4:30. Wait until 7 o'clock. And will say here, people are useless. You think you have sense? What is the sense? Is anybody stopping the demolition of your shops in Lagos? The answer is no. You think you're smart? No, you don't know anything. You don't understand how world politics work. Igbo people are so ignorant, they don't know history. Let me tell them one thing this evening. History will always repeat itself. If you have that in mind, you will know that they will kill you again. I will suffer again. Maybe that time you start begging. Not Nyamri, as they call you Nyamri. You're begging for blood to drink. This is Radio Biafra.
Now, you must understand. All this, you can't take us unaware. We know where we are coming from. We know where we are going to. We are only waking you up. Because the war you prepare for don't eat cripple. It doesn't take the life of cripple. Don't worry. But this thing did not start today. When British government came into Nigeria, they made 3 countries, which they divided into 3. These 3 nations they met, they divided, they were in one, they gathered 3 nations, put them together, and called them Nigeria. I believe there were people who were shouting that time, oh, our one Nigeria, Nandi Azikiwe, Awolowo, hey, Tafawa Balewa, hey, our one Nigeria, hey, one Nigeria. British moved back, and they were monitoring us. Like a chess, they played us. The king against the queen, the white against the black. The same way some youth are clapping, oh, clap for our, no, our formidable to 2000. The most frustrating aspect is that is the money they steal from our land they use to enrich themselves. These 3 nations, British government pieces them. And at the end of the day, concocted Nigeria that you see today. They put machineries in place to destabilize us. People did not see it until now. Obodo keleni mo kanwe, nande kanwe. Nande kanwe ohamadike imakwana ikagugo ndiro yo nande kanwe ohamadike. But you never know. These 3 nations that was concocted into the Nigeria you are so proud of. I pity the youth of today if they do not join IPOB and wake themselves up from this pending doom. I pity you. Because this Nigeria you see today is a concoction of three nations: the Arewa nation, the Oduduwa nation, and the Biafra nation. But the target was the Biafra nation. God bless every one of us equally. Yorubas are blessed, as well as Hausa Fulani are blessed. Biafrans are blessed, but Biafrans are targeted because we bow for no man. Our knee is stiff and cannot bow for any man except the Almighty Creator. Then in 1960, Nigeria was created. For 4 years, which was between 1960 to 1967, Nigeria was divided into 4. It started with only 3 countries, 3 nations. 4 years later, between 1964 to 1967, Nigeria was divided into 4. Before the war, the Biafra nation, the division started. Now, get it clearly. When the British came, they met 3 nations. They saw that one nation, by the system of government they operate, Republican, very liberal people, it's impossible for British to control them. And now, the next thing they have in mind is that we must destroy them. British have vowed to destroy Biafrans and obliterate them from the face of the planet Earth. We will see how they will achieve that. So before the war, they divided Biafra land into 2. They divided Midwest. They divided Biafra land into 2 equal parts. One side they call Midwest. The other side they call Eastern region. Then some months after dividing Biafra land into 2, war broke out. About 2 months before the war broke out, they've carved out River State, which is currently River and Bayelsa. They've cut some Ebonyi land and add to Benue State. They've cut some Enugu land and add to Benue State. Most of you, even in Nyangodo, did not know that they have 3 local governments in Benue State that are Igbo-speaking Ebonyi people. And another local government is shared between Idoma and Enugu people. You in Nyangodo don't even know. It was IPOB that told him. So when he can't say, I'm a Hanese Ndibu, you think that these people are relevant. You don't know what is coming. In 1967, before the war broke out, they divided us into 4. Biafra land was divided into 2. Now, there are certain things most of you don't know. That Bende State alone is almost bigger than Southeast and South put together. When you hear Bende State, only Bende State is almost bigger than Southeast and South put together. But the largest population in Bende State is Igbo. The Igbos that have lost their way. The Igbos that are Igbo and they are not Igbo. When you meet Aboma, you say you are Igbo. He say, no, I'm not Igbo. I am Bendel Igbo. But you are not Igbo. Remove the Igbo now. Say you are Bendel. No, I am Bendel Igbo. I am Delta Igbo. I am Edo Igbo. I am Kogi Igbo. I am Benue Igbo. But you remove the Igbo now. Let's know who you are. How long are we going to allow them to deceive us? How long? But I just need you to focus on one line. See how they divide us. I repeat again. Biafra land was divided into 2 equal parts. Only Edo and Delta State, make no mistake about it, is bigger than the whole of the South and Southeast put together. That is to tell you that they knew us more than we knew ourselves. They divided the Igbo into 2. The Igbo or the Biafrans in Bende State, they properly brainwash us. They finish us, nothing left of us again. So during the war, they had their way. Now let's follow the trend. I need you to watch it very closely. From 1967, the beginning of the war, power was delegated to Hausa, Fulani, and Yoruba. This division of Bende State now, the first division of Biafra land is British government too. So during the war, British government pulled back so that they cannot be indicted as being responsible for that war. But unfortunately, the world know that it is British government that created the war called Biafra or Nigerian war. British government was responsible. So for them not to be seen, caught in the act, they pulled back and delegated power to Hausa and Yoruba to start dividing us. The way you come, you tell me you are Niger Delta, you are Delta Niger, you are a Durian, you are a Deltarian, and anything you are Yan is your business. Understand how they divide us in order to weaken us. Power was delegated to them to carry out this plan on behalf of the British government. So Gowon divided Nigeria into 12. That 4 states now or region, British government divided. They gave Hausa and Yoruba the power to begin to divide. Gowon now divided that Biafra land, that Nigeria, that 3 country now was 4, become 4. And from 4, it became 12. Gowon divided it. How did Gowon divide? Which state did Gowon divide? Remember, it is only 3 nations. And now, before you know, Gowon divided these 3 nations into 12. It was Biafra land, the pieces Biafra land. So that you will not know what is happening, they will just cut small Yoruba land, cut small Hausa land, concord them together. 12. That is where you begin to hear Middle Belt. Middle Belt was first of all consumed by the North. When Gowon finished his own atrocity, he created 12 states. From the North, from the West, from the East. Only the Midwest was left alone. They didn't touch Bender State. Only Bender State was Midwestern state. They didn't touch it. Because they thought they succeeded in getting us. The pieces Eastern region. Because when people talk, Agbo is not part of the Eastern region during the Biafran war time. But when you check the origin of our people, you see everybody in Agbo, depending on where you come from Agbo, you trace your origin back to Southeast. Because it's the same people. 10 years later, that is in 1976, Moritola Mohammed came and created additional 7 states, including the federal capital. So only 3 nations. From 12 now, you have addition of 7. 7 plus 12, it becomes 19 states. Now, I want you to go back yourself and do the math. You will see that this 19 states I'm talking about, the whole of Yoruba land, Yoruba nation as I'm talking to you is divided only into 8 places. Only into 8. Middle Belt as I'm talking to you, don't worry, we will get there. Let's continue. Moritola Mohammed created additional 7 states. Then in 1987, Babangida came. First of all, created 2 states further, making it 21. He went on to create more additional 9 states. That is more additional 7, making it a total of more additional 9 plus the 2, making it a total of 11 in 1991. So you now say 21 plus 11. Then in 1996, Abacha created 6 states more. But what I want you to understand or get this evening is simple. I want you to notice as a Biafrans that number 1, out of the 36 states that was created or that you have, this is what they do. The eastern region, which is Biafra land, have been divided into 13 places. 13 states, you have Biafrans. Biafrans was butchered into 13 states. Somebody is going to tell me, how did you arrive that 13 states you have Biafrans? Yes, you have 13 states. You have 5 states in the south east, and then you have the we see another 5 states in the south, which is 10. Then you go to Edo, you go to Kogi, you go to Benue, you have Biafrans in these 3 states. So since we are not leaving our people, I'm not saying all of them are Biafrans, but we have Biafrans there. So you see, Biafrans have been divided into 13 different places, being the highest divided people by the government of the day. So when you are hearing Ruga, they thought they have perfected their plan. Their greatest nightmare is how dare Mazenande cannot come and unite these people. How dare he unite them? Highest they divided. Biafrans must take note of this. They butchered Biafrans nation into 13 inside one country. When you are talking now, a Gala man is looking at you. He will want to colonize us. But the Gala people, go and look at that Alaja steel. There are countries coming to steal alloy aluminium from there every night. The same way British government and other criminals are stealing oil in coastal region as we are talking. But of course, the evil of your father will not let you come back home. But come back home. It is too late to run away. None of you will hide. And we are not after you. We all have erred. We all have been wounded. But it's time to heal ourselves. You don't mama they watch, you say, oh, I'm not a Biafra. Maybe I will follow. Go and ask question. Nobody is after you. We've all been wounded. It's time to heal ourselves. This is our land. It's our freedom we fight for. Agatu, Olembecho, Ikajide, Umbulo. Wake up. Wake up. Anya, wake up before it's too late for all of you. They divided the whole nation into 13 different pieces to weaken us. Number 2 thing you must notice. 13 states was created. Then the middle belt was divided into 9 states. The middle belt was carved into 9. Abuja belonged to middle belt. Niger State belonged to middle belt. TV is middle belt. They divide middle belt nation into 13 places. Today, middle belt think Hausa will accept them. Or maybe Fulani will accept them. When Fulani is done with Hausa, they will come for you. And when they are done with you, they will come for Yoruba. The earlier middle belt begin to fight for their way to liberate themselves from this evil British government have created in the name of country. Better for all of you. So the 2 major people bearing the brunt of one Nigeria, first of all is the Biafran, followed by the Middle Belters. Look at what they are doing to Middle Belt people. But most of you do not know. You go to Yoruba land. You go to the West. The West are divided into 9. But of course, they have 8 states. Yoruba nation have 8 states in Nigeria. The 9th one is that some are in Kwara. Or did I say no? Yoruba is divided into 8. Which means Biafra was divided into 13 places. Middle Belt was divided into 9 places. Yoruba is divided into 8 portions. Make no mistake about it. Take this record so you will understand. But this not now. Hausa have only 6 states. Only 6 states is Hausa. Only 6 states. When Hausa say, we have landmark. Only 6 states. Except they are conquering people. Now you know why they are after Ruga. Only 6 states you have Hausa. Already these 6 states have been taken over by Fulani. Fulanis are the one who need more land. Bindu Belt people can begin to claim to be Hausa. They will answer the call when the time comes. Yoruba can think that they are in one Nigeria with Hausa, they will answer the call when the time will come. But Biafrans must understand that no amount of shenanigans, no amount of politically correct and deceiving your people that will save you. Before you were born, they have started weakening us by dividing us. Finally, the current map of Nigeria is a fake, and it is designed to undermine the people of Biafra. We must stop Nigeria now, or Nigeria will stop us. Don't let anybody deceive you. They say, you know, it's one Nigeria, this is one Nigeria, we are going to do it with one Nigeria. But check the history of how long they've been dividing us. Now there are people who are coming up and they are telling you that, okay, you see, as we are now, we are Nigeria. Nigeria is a peacefully, but before they lie up to Liar Muhammad, before their lie get to the level of Osibanjo, the Redeemed Christian Church pastor, before they lie up to CNN, before their lie get to the level of BBC, they will be exposed. Biafrans, wake up. They want Ruga. They want to take our land. They want Ruga. They want to kill us again. Our leader says something. Before they are mocking you in Yamene, this one, they will mock you with it in Yamabara. Because it's not going to be Yamene. Don't let them deceive you. Ruga is the last bus stop to the final emasculation of our people. Imagine when they build the Fulani community. Imagine your children will think Fulani is a part of us. Imagine when you wake up one day, you will have communal crisis. Today, they are telling you that the Boko Haram terrorizing Biafra land is farmer and herdsmen crisis. They will tell your children that time that is a communal crisis. Now, Fulani are now a member of our community. And somebody is telling you, oh, we have been living in peace. They kill Nimbo people, but God has taken control of that. We are living peace. But the more relevant now in Enugu more than Enugu Hausa. And there are some people clapping. Biafrans, wake up. Don't let them divide us further. I'm not talking about the saboteurs. You have chosen your path. Walk on the path. Frustrate IPOB. Attack IPOB. Antagonize IPOB. But in the end, you will understand that Biafrans, wake up. Biafrans, wake up. This thing you are seeing today, the era we are now is talking era, but we will soon pass that because there are dispensation. There are dispensation. They are dispensations. The dispensation of looking more is over. This is the dispensation of talking. The next one is dispensation of shooting. That time, people will say, oh, these Biafran people serve. Anything they don't, they shoot. Anything they don't, they shoot. Hausa, they shoot now, and no talk. Hausa, Yoruba, they shoot now, and no talk. SARS, they kill everybody, and no talk. Adia mama, let it be on record. Her leader prophesied and said to you, they will kill you. They are coming, and they are here already. But you know what? Do not forget at the end of the day, I am a Biafran, and there is no apology. I'll be back in a minute.
This one is stars of Biafra. In Biafra land, we're gonna enter Sabuari way from our province. Legend Rasta, Baba Chums. I see you, Jenny.
See me, I come from Biafra. See, I come from Biafra. I come from the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth. See me, I come from Biafra. Oh, I am from Biafra. Yeah, I'm proud of the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth.
I will never be frustrated. I will never run away.
Never run away.
I will always believe in the one the king that my father told me. Oh, my Biafra is a beautiful place. And it's so good for the people to live.
Yeah.
No wonder people they are free. No pressure here to see. If you like, make you follow me, go. I'm gonna show you many things you will like. And so be inside the Biafra life.
See me, I come from Biafra. See, I come from Biafra. I come from the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth. See me, I come from Biafra. Oh, I am from Biafra. Yeah, I'm proud of the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth.
I wanna go. Plenty things I see make me wanna go. No matter what the people say, no matter what they do. Biafra is my land full of good people. No matter what they do to bring us back. Forward never, backward never. Let me hear you say freedom. Brother, let me hear you say freedom. Let me hear you say freedom. My sister, let me hear you say no, freedom. Oh yeah.
See me, I come from Biafra. See me, I come from Biafra. I come from the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth.
Yes, at this time our lines are open. Our WhatsApp line is 070-815-45642. Our WhatsApp line once again is 070-815-45642. Our direct line is 081-221-52971. Our direct line is 081-221-52971. Special number dedicated to the female is 081-288-58614. Special number for the female is 081-288-58614. At this moment, our lines are open and you are free to call in. We must go back and begin to reconsider how much they have divided us. Caller on the line, can you hear me? Your name and where are you calling from?
Onyibe.
Good evening from here.
Onyibe. Onyibe mechukwu okike abịama. Mechukwu okike abịama. Mechukwu okike abịama. Eze bi n'eluigwe. Ekekere eluigwe ka ụwa ka ihe niile dị n'ime ya. Ka echi niile dị iche iche. Ka obodo niile dị iche iche. Ka Biafra so n'elu ụwa. Ụwa chọrọ ka Biafra pụọ n'elu ụwa. Ebe ọ bụ n'obodo niile dị iche iche nọ. America nọ, Japan nọ, Britain nọ. Ndị ajọine na-ajọine na ndị a na-ajọine na-ajọine. Mana anyị nwawa ụmụ Biafra, ụmụ Chukwu okike abịama. Chukwu okike abịama. Hey, may Chukwu okike abịama bless you. Biafra will never be off from this planet Earth, because Biafra is the kingdom of heaven on earth, the garden of Eden. Okoro biademaye, Nabekanu okoro biadema, IPOP so kwaginazu, okoro biamaramaye. Nabekanu okoro biadema, Umu Biafra so kwaginazu. Umu Biafra de gabo, sabo. Real Biafra is the only people that will inherit Biafra land. Umu Biafra wumune fetuko kikadi amanude soku. Obodo niile were religion ha. Master Onyibe bidolana. Let us go back to our roots. Ayi na ogaisi where ọkụ dị iche iche anyị ji elekọta onwe anyị anya. Ano te aisi ezini ọbịakwala n'ụdị anyị na-ebi. Ọbịala n'ọte ebe ahụ mmalite na-etọzụ niile bidoro nwoke na nwaanyị marriage. O nwere ihe ọzọ dị iche ọ na-eghọta na anyị ewu ụmụ Chukwu okike abịama. Ote ndị nna nna anyị ha ka edoro anyị anya ke mụnwa na onwe m so na ya ma wo nna anyị ha fere Chukwu okike abịama n'ụdị eziokwu ọfọ na oku nwa m emegbula nwa mmadụ emegbula nwa mmụọ. Ọ bịara nga m abịagbula m mgbe ọ ga-ala mkpụmkpụ apụkwala ya n'azụ. Ebe bere ugo bere ihe na-atala aza anwụna kesikwa n'ibe ya gide ebe nkwu akwa ya na ọ bịara egbu m ga-egbu onwe ya. Otu ọfọ ga-ala onye ọfọ n'oge a na-agwọ nshi onye ọfọ na oge enwe ekike nọtụrụ igwe ụzọ na ihe ọma ihe ọ nọwụ biri ka mbiri o weta tupu okike adị amasị ka elu ụwa o kere abalị n'ụtụtụ o kere mmụọ na mmadụ isi na mmadụ ka ebe a na mmụọ ka isi na mmụọ ka ịbata na mmadụ onye weta tupu okike adị ama ịwụ agụ ya awa agụ gosi gị na ọya awa agụ ka ịwọ nnama ya awọ nnama ka ịwọ udele ya awụ udele ihe ọmụmụ tupu okike adị ama ọ bụcha ihe niile ya bụkwa bụrụ tupu okike adị ama n'ihi na ọya achịchara ha niile maazị Onyibe onye chukwu okike abịa ama onye m na-akpụ isi ala enye onye m na-efe n'ụtọ n'okwu eji m ọjọ eji m mmanya eji m ose ya eji m ọfọ m n'aka ma na-asị ọ bụrụ na anyị na-aza ala Amerịka ọ bụrụ na anyị na-aza ala Japan ọ bụrụ na anyị na-aza ala ndị Awụsa ọ bụrụ na anyị na-aza ala ndị Yoruba chukwu okike abịa ama ekwele ka m hụ eji anya mana ọ bụrụ na anyị na-aza ala Biafra keme onwe m ji ọfọ n'okwu enweta onye m na-enye nsogbu atala m ahụhụ tupu okike abịa amasị na ọ bụ naanị n'ime Biafra ka ọ ga-eji egosi m na onwedị mbụ ọbụla nwere ike isi ebe Britain ga-enụ ntị Biafra bịa ebe ọbụla enelisi bata na Biafra land sọfide ya mara na ọwụ na ala Biafra ka ọ nọ bikọs a ga-emesi na ndị ga-eme ekeshọ na enweghị eneme ọbụla batara n'ime ala Biafra you will know me. Maazị Onyibe biko emitere m gị one on one bikos ihe okwu ugbu a na-awụ mmalite otu esi eme ya gịnị takịtakịta ihe arụzi na shutin onye filiri na oge na-ehi ụra ya ji nwe ụra anyị ji Biafra ala oke dede Nnamdị Kanu ka o gosiri ụlọ politiks na ya bịa na New York ụkọchị 2020 ụlọ kere na ụlọ ga-aga na Ketron ekwe ndị ezuola anya before even when happen Biafra ya gafere na September. Shame to all of you people. We must restore Biafra. Come here, sponsor. If one goes to the north, chicken people, but the young nation will Biafra need a guidance. Holy. Nnamdị Kanu is another savior. Holy. Nnamdị Kanu is another savior.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
No, that is actually make sure na ebusirai because never know me.
Thank you. Thank you.
Unu hapụ ndị Awụsa akide nkata ha nwee ike rute otu Ọgọst unu ga-eji anya unu onye ọbụla ga-anọ n'ọsọ.
Thank you very much.
Nnamdị Kanu nọ ya. Yes, all over the whole world. Ọnwụ ụmụọbasi unit ụmụọbasi unit na-ekwu okwu. Ana m ekele coordinator m Maazị David Chairman na Maazị Deputy m. Awụ ma destiny n'onwe Biafra. I must live to see Biafra. Biafra must come, and it must come from now to September. Come here, onye si na ọwụ ya nwa popu ịchọ gị nwa. Nchi were ihe mụta. Thank you. We must continue. We must continue. It is as simple as that. When you see your village king, you are related to them. When you see your village Molak, all those chiefs, you are related to them. Go and tell them. Go and tell them that the Biafrans who die didn't die in vain. You go and tell them they are deceiving themselves. Go and tell them. Now they are talking. The time will come, you will be the ones to say, oh, they are shooting. All these IPOB self, they are always shooting. And instead of them to dialogue, they are shooting. Awusa, Fulani, Yoruba, you want to take over Biafra land, it's open for you. Call on WhatsApp, are you there?
Maazị Onyibe.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Please, am I coming loud and clear?
Of course, the world is listening.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you. This is Mr. My Man Ugo Onyejaka. I am the PRO of IPOB here in Washington, D.C., United States of America. Maazi Onyibe, I am so proud and I am so outstandably very happy to talk to you. Maazi, do you know that the Supreme Leader have conquered the United States of America? Maazi, we have gone to another level. Believe me, I want you to send this message out to our enemies and our brothers that Biafra have come to stay. Believe me. Maazi, I am so excited. I am so happy to talk to you. The guilties are afraid. Maazi, what is going on in Nigeria now is that out of desperation, they do not know exactly what they have to do because things are no longer at ease. The bottom has given place. Believe me, there is nothing they can do but other than to scramble and then be moving up and down. May Allah coming to our land. Can you imagine going to the tiger's mouth? You come into the tiger's den. You want to come and be a vigilante for us. And not only that, you want to come and plant a ruga. You know, they are just signing their death warrants. That is what it is. But my advice to the Biafrans is that, why are you? This is the least thing that you can worry about. Believe me, you can. This is the least thing that you have to worry about Metiala, about the Fulanis. Who are they? No, we are doing like the intelligent people that we are. We are doing our groundwork, and our groundwork is working for us. They are digging a hole, and that hole they have dug, then they are falling into it. These people are still going with the strategy of the post-war Biafran war. You know, there was a strategy that they put in place. The strategy of subjugation, the strategy of interlocking us in a way that we cannot survive, but we surpass all those things. So they don't know exactly what they're going to do again. But believe me, Maazi, we are winning. So this again is to my brothers. That is the South or the Delta people. That is the people I'm talking to now. You know, you have a saboteur among you. The forefathers and the fathers that planted this type of disunity and brought the Fulanis to us, you know, they have gone. But there are some of them that are still enjoying from the whatever the word that they got, of which I think that Asara Dokubo is one of them. Because there is a meeting that Asara Dokubo had today with the presidency on Tuesday, today being Tuesday. That was the day that the meeting was scheduled. But I happen to have a hint of it. They had that meeting. I don't know why we should have somebody like Asara Dokubo who is working double-edged, that is double-edged sword. He's working for Biafra and he's working for Fulanis. Believe me, I am telling Asara Dokubo, think about the plight of the Ijos. Think about the plight of the Delta people, the children. There is no drinking water.
Asari is talking for his stomach. Asari is married to Yoruba. Yes. He's talking for his stomach. Asari is from River State. He should go to his community and do freedom fighting. Not staying in Bayelsa and trying to dent the image of Bayelsa people. We know who Asari is. There are people saying, oh, tell Asari, tell Asari. When I told them how much Asari is being paid, everybody has shut up. This generation will not be fooled for anybody. They don't know what is coming for them.
Yes, I'm so upset because of the children who are dying of a simple disease that cannot kill a mosquito. That is what they are dying of. The water is polluted. 90% of the water is polluted. Our land, you cannot cultivate in our land. There is no transportation. There is no employment. There is nothing. Everywhere is dead because of the oil pollution. And then still, people have the audacity to trust this man who have the contract with the security for the oil companies. That is whom they are trusting. We are fighting this war. We are not fighting it for the Biafrans because, for the Igbos. The Igbos, they have transcended all this. It is our brothers who are still suffering. You go to Port Harcourt now, put your hand on your nose, you will see the black thing that will come out of your nose. Why? It is something that you are breathing. It's the carbon monoxide. Is this thing that came from the coal that they are burning? That is the oil that was burning. So, my brother, we are dying silently. So what I'm saying, my brother, is that we have conquered Canada, we have conquered United States. Things are working the way we wanted it. I am so excited about the coming of our supreme leader here in United States. This is the best thing that has happened to us, the IPOB, is the coming to United States of our supreme leader. This thing that they did for our supreme leader to come out of Nigeria, which is a dead zone, and come out here to go out, travel the way he's traveling. I thank God for him. So we received him, everything worked out very good, and then we are progressing. Thank you, my brother. Thank you for everything that you say, doing. Continue doing, my brother. God will bless you. God will continue to reward you.
God is faithful. See, can you hear me call on the line?
Yes.
Good evening from here. Good evening. Go ahead.
Good evening, Onyibe. I'm Bwada Siadiko Oba. I'm a from Akani. Akani is in the local government. Hello?
Go ahead, please.
Hello?
Go ahead. Okay. Turn down the volume of your radio set.
Okay, let me go out. Okay, can you hear me now?
Go ahead, please.
Yes, I say, I'm calling from Elugu Akani. Akani is in the local government, Abia State. And I thank you very much for what you are doing for us. I am so happy. I've been listening. I've been preaching this gospel. Maniam choro keme na libo game kimo adam mabo. Sotagi jime kandi youth kulioto. Our youth are weak. They don't want to get up. Hachogi kulioto. Ina agwa ha sige na ebo wahi. They have to get up and gather ourselves. All the communities in Biafra land should gather up. They should form up their vigilance. This is the time. This is the only time we have. If we allow this Ruga and these people to come into us, we can't even do anything again. They will start killing us. They will not allow us again. We will be very weak. Anyhow we move, there will be money. But now they have nothing.
Mama. If today make him become tomorrow. If tomorrow make him become today, they can't weaken us. I'm a youth. Mama, I be youth. The problem be say, our father and our mother them no fit talk to us now. We now they shout them. It take them 200 years to keep us where we dey. If Tukwa Kikabiama no mercy for us, by now we go to sleep. If tomorrow make it become today, if today make it become tomorrow, they can never weaken us. Understand? Yes. See, all this one make them they do. You know, when animal they die, you go they struggle. You go to say they. Now that is when they will say, these people are just killing themselves. They think they are weakening us. Atolojo, Mama Biko. Atolojo. It is because of our mother, because of people like you. That is why we are taking it calmly with them. Because they want to kill our mother, they want to kill our father, they want to kill our old people. We won't give them that privilege. The one they kill before is the one they will have. People should understand. Our leader, they are saying, oh, you people are talking, you people are talking. I just reminded them that there was a time we couldn't talk. So very soon they will be the one crying, oh, Biafras are always shooting gun. Biafras are always shooting gun. Any small thing they will shoot gun. All this Gura and Ruga farm and Ruga, they will abandon their pint. Even those barracks they are building, they will abandon their pint in those barracks. Let them know. Let them know what. Okay. God
continue to guide and protect you.
You see.
And then all of you that are fighting for this freedom, God continue guiding you all.
You see.
You
see. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. Can you hear me? Yeah. Can you hear me? Call on the line. Can you hear me, Ife? Ife, are you?
Yes, sir. I can hear you, sir.
Go ahead. You are the one I'm talking to. Go ahead, please.
Okay. Good evening, fellow Biafrans. Good afternoon, good morning. Depend on your time zone. My name is Efe Owanogo. I come from Orogu Province, Biafra land. Mazi, I want to talk for my dialect.
Ife, hold on. Before you talk, I want to ask you one question. Huh?
Yes, sir.
I want to make our people learn from Revelation. Where you come from?
Yes, sir.
Where you come from?
I come from Orogun.
Orogun.
Delta State, Biafra land, yes.
Orogun people, where their ancestors come from? The papa were born on our papa before now become Orogun. Where he come from? Tell them made them here.
Na Kwane. Na Kwane come from Kwane. Yes.
But people do not understand all these things. When we talk about data, when you hear of Orogun, he so-called these people. Their father come from Ukwane.
Yes.
I beg they go make a no disturb you again. Make you carry the go.
Now my grandfather now even tell me the whole history. Say where we come from. Now he tell me say even for your own time. I thought my grandfather still be alive. Now the Obasanjo their age mates now he be. For their time, so that they open it before they come to the shells, so they cause the shells go that side. So go for our community for a week, get our face. So almost 50%. Now the Okwane people and the Urobo people. If you go for the place now, most king for there. Now Okwane people, but there's all of us now Urobo. No difference between Urobo Percy, Okwane Percy. No the difference. All of us they live together. Like if I go for my place, go now. I suppose they speak Okwane. Both of the speak Okwane. Because everybody go for that place.
The reason I ask you this question, I had them they divide us. If IPOB know they today, give our people by now, Okwane people by now go down the answer Kwara. Yoruba for down the right say Okodenane that later become Okwane. Now Kwale.
Yeah.
Therefore, don't write history now say na Kwara. Say now Yoruba can't stay there. But their name is Okodena.
Yes.
Ancient wrestler. Small time there, I don't know how they chop Indomie. Begin they say them be Kwale. From Kwale now, very soon it will become Kwara. But their name now Okwane. Okodena.
Yes. Now true story. Now true story be that one. Now copper story be that one. That's why Mazia they talk every day. My family name one over so. One over not mean anything for Urobo language. The two words, not two different words. Uwa, no. The two words, one means for Urobo.
Your name,
the other one means for Okwane.
Wait. The two names, Uwano, is just simple. Uwalogo. If you be able now, Uwalogo. Life and glory. Life and glory. Make it carry.
Now you mister. Now me be that. Now what do you mean be that? So these people, they think they want to divide us and rule us. They don't do every possible means. They don't fight. Go here. They don't divide us. Share us into one state, two states, half state. But they pay me so much there. Our people at this point in time, they see they not be say that money. Indigenous people, because the indigenous people they don't wake up. The indigenous people they don't wake up because we don't even have those elites themselves. When they form elite, they follow everywhere. So when they don't sell our birthright, these demon Fulani people, they don't sell our right. Imagine what they talk for Imad, they talk say we have not killed Fulani people, we have not killed their cow, our people they clap. But they kill your people every day on daily basis. They rape old women for your presence, kill the old people for that place. You don't see that one at all. We they call for them as you talk about You talk and just now say you see the youth. There are still a lot of youth waiting for Gramina. See, all of us go fight this fight. I don't can say may my Biafra people hold me. If the time say that I'm not say let's go home and fight. If I don't go, may they hold me for my word. I go my land, go fight. I say I go fight Fulani. I go fight Fulani. For one of I go fight Fulani. Because Fulani got too much. That thing when they go back for body, so they go see and they go tire. They go tire because me no even my countries that I got for these people for this. Let me catch more people for this. So that the way that they find, they go see and they go tire. Because these are nonsense. These are nonsense. When they go to when they say nobody, anybody can read them. So now they can't go everywhere. They carry AK-47, but their body they pop out there. They don't worry. They go see. They go see and go the drama we go after. We go after for each other. Thank you very much. Mazima talk to my people for Robo. If we Robo me wado, if we Shoko me wado, if we John me wado. Emi Biafra me manu waku yobi wado. Owa na Manime for Bajumu when an Arawap with your be I Morobo, I miss Soko, I miss Shakiri. Manime Ju when an Arawap with your be Wamle Nakobe Moje Janana. If people are in an this said the Hobabona and the Hobabo. Ota yes way you to way president to way governor to way one I said the way one no be about we can the of the state now we say we say the move over betina na o go kasanya challenge diraye the governor didn't know what they want to go kavuaye emu robo me diaspora o wa bi diaspora o vota na Wali yota ovota nanani. The people nana. I oppress yabare. Wamle go over. Over them. One year of your go. Wamle privilege. Wamle the benefit. Wamle. I say no. Why don't make it take either okay more? Wa. People remove the diaspora. When the quarter you when a man is the quarter of do and that's you when a man is quarter do way. Or the people that in plan it right. I implement okay when I be known. I don't about your mother. I get Denny. I can't okay, good on my table. I'm not any problem several. Or the people are in a night sana. Can I never that way? Okay, you say I'm not investing of Guavare. I'm a white of a before an hour. If you not even on your way. If you go maybe security, any summer man, any job man, when you people, every call, ask your Biafra, I was still on my rally. Let me Biafra and all because to the radio. What be between your battle, your battle, move over there. The politician become move over there. I feel the government of the people. I can say to the radio, Kasa Wova, all about the America, or what do Europe, what do you extra? You know, about POB. Okay, I'm not POB in win Carari. I can tell you, they move over. Who every police, every army, every navy, every president, every senate, every court, every corporation, every go, every terrorist, every wage. I don't be generation when they be second generation and when they become Shakiri Newaro or any sort of war about why you Biafra when I'm on the destiny, I'm on the Aquara, you go Guavare. When I mean, what image you do, wow, all the night you came to do, all the night you keep Biafra. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
We must continue.
We did time to say everybody gets good air. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Can you hear me call on WhatsApp?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yeah, I'm Prince Ngozi Okwono. I'm a pastor. Thank God since I've been trying this line, but I thank God for today, for getting it today. May Chukwokika Biama bless you for the good work you are doing. Let me just say this. Mazinamde Carlo is not 58 years. He's as old as those people that said that he is a small boy. He's older than them. He is older than them. Let them hear what I am saying. He is older than them. He is not a small boy. He is not a servant. He is a Lord. Let them hear it and let them go and die. May God punish them. May God punish them. And God knows from Genesis, God has prophesied about Biafrans. And what is happening is right from the Old Testament, from Genesis. So I'm a pastor, and thank God I read the word, the prophecy, the prophecies. The old prophet prophesied about Biafra. But I wonder how our pastors don't read the word of prophecies and know what Biafra is all about, and know what is in hand today, what is going on today, I am baffled about them. How they keep mute, and the so-called bishops and the big men of God, as they call themselves, they are keeping mute and seeing the last prophecies coming to pass, and they are just keeping silent, not doing anything, not saying any word. Mazin, George Onyibe, God bless you and bless your family for the good work you are doing. Let me just say this before I go on your web or out. One day I was coming back from Abuja to Benin. I stayed in Benin very well, and I met one man in the bus. He was speaking. That was 2015. He was speaking bad against Goodluck Jonathan. Before I put my mouth, this man nearly slapped me, and he was from a job. And today, where is him? Where is he? He said that Buhari is the best man to govern, to rule this nation. But thank God for what they are seeing today. And they are going to see more. And they are going to see more. And Mazina, George Onyibe, listen, many Ezes and the chiefs, as I heard, they are busy collecting money from these lunatic people. For these people that is drinking Malum's urine and betting with their urine. But something is coming on them. For not knowing the prophecy that the Lord has spoken concerning. We are not, let me not go that area. But Mazi Onyibe, God bless you for the good work you are doing.
Thank you.
I have learned a lot from you. I've learned a lot from you. I've learned a lot from our leader, Nnamdi Kanu. I've learned a lot. This is not just radio. It's more than university. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you. We must continue. Can you hear me? Call on the line.
Hello.
Yes, good evening.
Hello?
Good evening. Your name and where are you calling from?
Good evening. Please call on the line.
Go ahead.
Yes, I appreciate all your good work this evening. Whether they like it or not, Biafra must come. We must send Fulani S-men out of this country. Biafra must come. I really appreciate you for all the good work you people are doing this night. For talking to people will understand the importance of Biafra. So I appreciate you very much. God bless you people. Right on with your good work. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We must continue.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Caller on the line, can you hear me? Caller on the line. Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Good evening. My name is Mazin Dugwegede, and I'm now calling from Aba. I'm so hungry of your voice. I traveled this last week, Friday, and I'm returning today, being Tuesday. It's not up to 2 or 3 hours ago I came back to Aba. And when I came, I turned on my radio. Immediately I enter my house, I turned on my radio. Your voice was here. Say yes, you are doing the work. May Chukwu Kikabiama, to strengthen you. My brother, these few days I spent in my village, my brother, our family has gone far with our people. You usually see so-called Igwe in my own village. Former Enugu State Electoral Commission chairman is now occupying our autonomous community position. He brings what is called politics of Nigeria into leadership of traditional rulers. By force, by thunder, he takes that throne as autonomous community Igwe. This man, when we went for meeting, my family, who was for family meeting, generally done both to Lagos, Abuja, as long as both home and abroad will gather together to. In fact, what I'm hearing from them, all of them, even some of them wear the clothes of Ugwanye, many of them wear the clothes of the chiefs, so-called politicians there. I nearly fight them when I was teaching some group of youths there. Some of them come to interrupt me. My brother, you see fight there, people face them. Tell you are the people polluting everywhere. The Hausa plan today is for cheating our mother out of their farm in our villages is because few people supported them. Collecting money. This thing called Africa, collecting a lot, collecting whatever they are collecting. Yoruba people are the most corrupt people. They are the people that bring everything of lie. Now, I can proudly tell you that when you call any of your brother in Nigeria that is selling motor parts, say, I need to buy so parts. That's the same man that you call your brother will price it and say, this price is 500 naira, or let's say 5,000 naira. But the same man will go and change the price and put it 15,000 for you. As long as you are still lying, cheating your own brother,